Welcome, crime-cracking rookie cadet, to your first criminal-busting round at the police academy. I am Constable Lycanrock, and you have just been hired for your deputy-like characteristics. Well, that's all fine and dandy, sir, you state, making sure to keep your arm in proper salute at all times. But what exactly am I doing here, sir? Well, my beta, my rook, my delegate, my boy, you're going to be getting to the bottom of this important case. Somewhat. Unlike the citizens, we will not treat you brutally, but instead would like to deliver to you a simple case that you must examine the clues for to wholeheartedly decipher. So let me pull out this tattered case file and let's have a look at the case of Carlos Santini. But first, we must develop a question. A question, sir? You ask blankly. Yes! It's the simple scientific method, deputy. First, you start with a question and you work your way down. Question. Are Carlos Santini and the Santini team actually part of the government, running a nationwide scandal that may or may not involve endless pollution and nuclear warfare? You uttered dubiously. What kind of question is that, sir? One we must get to the bottom side of. And what is our hypothesis for this mysterious mystery? Yes, they are. Now please permit me to introduce to you the background provided to us by an anonymous witness. The witness does not see Carlos Santini himself, but rather his colleagues, Huevo and Halado, who exit a 1997 camo Jeep in front of a lot that contains the store's Progressive, Sprint, Doggy Daycare, Happy's Pizza, and Bamboo Co. Balloon Arcade Productions. Huevo and Halado are in possession of $14 or more to use to purchase stress relievers at the local superstore, indicating they have at least $14 or more to spend, and are a select group of modest, upper-class spenders who can spend oodles of money on consumer products. The time was high sky past 4 o'clock p.m. when the Santini team was detected. The witness knew this because Happy's was not serving lunch specials at the time, and the temperature was nice and chilly, with snow cascading down. Though, peculiarly, the witness noted that the sun was not that bright as the witness stared at it and noted no glares. Many vehicles were present in the lot, but there were no faces to bear witness apart from the witness. The witness recounted that the camo Jeep was parked at the left side, which held Bamboo Co., Happy's Pizza, and Doggy Daycare, along with an auto shop around the corner titled Bell Tire. The witness departed the scene, but did arrive at a later light, citing both Halado and Huevo again with suspicion in their eyes. This is a lot of information to absorb, deputy. What's your take on all this? I think you're making it up, you reply sardonically. Say sir after every sentence!
Yes sir, sorry sir.
That's better, cadet. Keep up that disrespectful behavior back there and we'll dispatch you to the labor camps by airmail. Now, from this basic pile of evidence we've garnered, it seems to myself that we have 3 suspects in this complex case. And luckily for us, we have the lowdown on these frolicky felons stored in our handy-dandy filing cabinet. Let's see... Nope, that ain't it, Chief. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Aha! Here it is! The Santini case file. Let's see the suspects. Huevo, male Caucasian, medium build and quite short in height. Hair is dyed blonde with no toner. At the scene of the crime, he wore a deep gray trilby with a red stripe in the middle and red bow offset from center. A thick lavender trench coat with his hands pushed deep into his pockets as if he were hiding something. He may have been wearing khakis, but it was highly unclear. And he was bespectacled with glasses, prescription, possibly readers. Later on in the week of the crime scene, Huevo scheduled a press conference for his love of nunchucks, and was later quoted to remark he had a passion for nunchucks. Halado, Caucasian male, tall and skinny, with sturdy blonde hair and a frickin' neckbeard. He wears no headwear. However, at the witnesses' encounter, Halado wore a quite thick, light lavender trench coat buttoned to hide anything underneath it, black shiny dress shoes too long for his feet, and he was bespectacled with glasses. Prescription, possibly readers. No parts of his legs were visible. He was also noted to be holding his hands behind his back in a questionable manner. Halado is diagnosed as being a very high schizophrenic, and has been witnessed to snatch mail from other people's mailboxes and eat it. Only federal mail sent by accident, however, and is only reported to do this at midnight. Finally, the ringleader himself, Carlos Santini. Due to not being present at the scene, our detectives instead analyzed a profile ID of him provided to us by the government. Carlos Santini, Latin American male, chunky and wide, with black hair tied back into a man bun and round hazel eyes. He is also mustachioed and has sideburns. In the photograph provided, he lacks headwear or eyewear, but does equip a slightly thin, slightly ripped, black, unbuttoned trench coat with a white shirt underneath. Santini has also been noted to wipe his nose whenever he gets nervous, and has been noticed a lot stealing poker chips from casinos and stealing coverall bingo cards from retirement homes. The nerve of these hoodlums! It's lucky that the world has us, deputy, to prevent it from going to the anarchy that these three misguided sticky stooges are causing.
May I speak, sir?
You ask warily. Not now, deputy. This case is serious, and if we don't compile all the evidence soon, these three could cause more illegal mischief that could result in 3 flaming lithium-ion battery packs being thrown through the window of an abandoned house.
What?
You gasp, displaying a look of shock. That is an exaggeration, deputy, not meant to be replicated in real time. Now do remember to call me sir, or else I would demote you to referring to me as senpai.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
You drone sullenly, retreating to your corner while glaring at your tormentor. Now, as we can see here in these highly detailed notes, we were administered a meticulous eyewitness description of what the witness observed at the scene. First, it is beneficial to mention that we were able to presume that the suspects wielded $14 or more due to a local report stating that Carlos Santini purchased 7 $2 stress relievers at the local superstore to be evenly distributed throughout the collective Santini team unit. Now, the witness witnessed the 1997 Camo Jeep pulling slowly into the parking lot and parking, taking up 2 parking spots like the horrible ruffian pestilence those rabble-rousers usually are. They halted action a few seconds after parking, before the driver, Halado, opened the door and stepped out, with Huevo following suit soon after. They patted the hood of the vehicle twice, possibly to suggest that they were going to the bell tire across the street. The tires of the Jeep were also noticed to be remarkably dry. Then, the witness drove off in his respective vehicle, unable to catch what the two would do next. That's rather unfortunate, sir, you remark, looking rather uncomfortable at the heinous sight you just witnessed. It is indeed filled with misfortune, deputy. Luckily, we sent Jack Russell, dog detective, along with our police squadron, to investigate the scene. Here is the filed investigative report they sent us. A Happy's Pizza is around $5, but $3 a lifetime.
Sir?
You interrupt.
I think you have the wrong report.
Nope, this is it, deputy. Our police squadron just have observant noses. At the investigation of the crime scene, there was a lack of tire tracks or tread marks, indicating that the Jeep had moved rather slowly. The only evidence that could be stumbled on at the scene was a lone, rusted lug nut. That indicates that the 1997 Camo Jeep was not perfect. The squadron was led to deduce that the side guys had proceeded to the nearby bell tire to replace their lug nut for $14. Now, deputy, I'm afraid that this is all of the information that we have acquired from this case now. We're currently in the works of gathering more evidence, so I've sent my best private eyes to analyze current evidence, track down the suspect, and edit a new video together in a period not spanning 2 freaking months.
Excellent, sir,
You exclaim, turning towards the door to hightail it out of the office.
Does that mean I'm free to go munch on soggy Timbits in the police car, sir?
Yeah, sure. Just make sure to watch out for rabble-rousing pickpockets with flaming battery packs. Part 2 coming soon, and don't forget to help fund Carlos Santini in his upcoming presidential campaign.